Now, for anyone who's familiar with the market pulse discussion that we have, dollar, Dow, crude oil, and gold, you know that those four markets, again, those are the Forex market pulse, because taking a look at those four markets gives me insight into certain other markets. And today I was looking at the Dow. Dow's down almost 280 this morning. And what I usually look for, a correlation between the Dow, is the Dow and the dollar yen. Okay, so if you're ever curious about the way these things tend to line up, I should probably change the color on one of these, huh? All right, how about we make the dollar yen blue here. Okay, so you can see the sympathetic movement, black and blue. That's what this Dow is feeling like right about now. Let's hop it over and take a look at what's going on with the dollar. You know, the dollar is just, take a look at this, 87. We were just barely flirting with getting above 86 earlier this morning, and here we are just bolting to and just now through 87. So this is absolutely, and again, these are all just market pulse charts. This is absolutely due to crude oil down $3.50 today, below 60 bucks, below that huge 60-decade level. And if you want to know how significant that is, we are almost, I mean, we're better than half of where we were just in July, and a few more dollars, we're literally going to be a third of where we are back in July. And a lot of people talked about that magical $58, $55 mark, and here we are. So again, crude oil is down 372, 377. It's still heading down lower. It's still heading down lower. So that strength in the dollar or weakness in crude, however you want to look at it, when you overlay both these two market pulse charts together, that's what you get. This is crude oil heading down lower. That is the US dollar heading up higher. Now, realize this is not the highest we've seen the US dollar in recent price action. This dollar has been up as high as 87, 88. So not too far from that level, but we've been up as high as that. Okay. So that's a quick look at the market pulse. Let's also take a quick peek at gold. I don't do that nearly enough here in the chat room, but just wanted to show you what's going on with gold. And I've been swing trading gold, looking for bounces to short, and I had one just recently off the 766 area. Not a lot of weakness here. Okay, not a lot of weakness. The dollar and gold have been having a pretty good relationship, because the flight to quality when gold was rallying is when the dollar, the US dollar index, was selling off. US dollar index is relatively strong, and you can see gold today is down 20 bucks. Now, you may not get the scope of the movement on this daily chart, but if I zoom into like a 30-minute chart, you can really see gold is down 20 bucks today. So the flight to quality relationship is not between the Dow and gold. A lot of people assume the flight to quality is to gold when the equities market is down. Actually, it's been between the dollar and gold, the dollar index and gold. Because when that US dollar is heading up higher or lower, you'll see the movement inverse in the gold market. And this is the mini gold chart that we're looking at right now. Again, down 20 bucks as the dollar index is up 1.14 today. That's a pretty good move. Hey, dollar index up more than 1 full point is a pretty healthy move in the dollar index, and you can really see the scope of that movement here today. It really accelerated about 9:30, as you can see right here. That's really where we saw that acceleration this morning, because earlier, between about 8:30 this morning, it was barely able to find support over 86, and here we are at 87. Basically no problem. Now, realize a couple things, okay? I don't want anyone to take these moves out of context, because whether it be that dramatic move in the Dow, or this dramatic move in crude, or this dramatic move in the dollar index, it is a bank holiday in Canada, okay? So that gives us a certain relationship back to crude, and it is a bank holiday here in the US. Okay, so keep that in mind any kind of holiday, any kind of financial institution holiday, I take the moves a little bit with a grain of salt, grain of sand, however you want to put it, because until that full bank participation comes back, what I'll be looking for is confirmation of this tomorrow during the North American session. Again, collectively Canada and the U.S. So there's a look at our Forex market pulse.